Hello, and welcome to Disney A to Z. Today's video, we're going to list out and discuss the different perks that you get just for staying at a Walt Disney World Resort hotel. Some you may be familiar with, others may be a little lesser known. What we're not going to do today, however, is get into the debate of staying on site versus off site. That's another video for another day. Today, we're focusing just on the perks you do receive just for staying at a Disney World hotel. And trust me, taking advantage of these benefits can make your vacation much more enjoyable. So, we're going to start with some of the bigger ones, then we'll work into the lesser known ones. And if you're unfamiliar with my channel, just to let you know, I am a travel agent and I do specialize in Disney vacations. So if you ever are planning a vacation and you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is in the description below. So, what perks do you get that help create that Disney bubble that you hear everyone talking about? Let's begin. Number one, early entry. Currently, guests staying at a Walt Disney World resort can enter all four theme parks 30 minutes prior to official park opening. Now, don't sleep on this one. I know many people will skip out on the early entry because they say, well, it's only 30 minutes. How much can I really do? In Disney, 30 minutes with low crowds can feel like a lifetime. This is your chance to get some of those perfect pictures without tons of crowd photobombing you. You want that perfect picture in front of the castle by yourself? Now is the time. The other great thing to do this time is to hit up those headliner rides. So, for instance, last time I went, I used early entry time at Hollywood Studios. I went straight to Slinky Dog Dash and I was on it in less than 10 minutes. Nothing makes the rest of your Disney day go smoother like knocking out Slinky or Frozen or Flight of Passage right away. It just takes a lot of that pressure off, and I promise your day will feel more relaxed. Plus, this could save you money if you're thinking about purchasing Lightning Lane single pass for some of those top tier rides. For example, if you do Seven Dwarves during early entry, depending on your party size, that could actually save you quite a bit of cash by just going and doing the rope drop instead of paying the Lightning Lane later on. Number two, extended evening hours. Now, this perk is only available for guests staying at deluxe Disney resorts, but certain nights of the week, Disney will have one of the parks stay open late. Typically, that park will stay open for an extra like 2 hours. Now, during this time, not every ride or dining will be available, but the majority are. You would just have to check prior to going what is going to be available for that evening. Um, but the point here is just like early entry, you get to enjoy the park with a much smaller crowd. But unlike early entry, this perk's going to definitely see a less crowd because it's just for the deluxe resort guests, not all resort guests. But this is a great time to do your bucket list items. Time to get those must have photos, hit up the top tier rides. You can kind of prioritize your day around saving those big rides for the extended evening hours. No, the only word of caution here is sometimes the rides will go down during the day and not come back up. So it's a bit of a gamble, but one that's often than not going to work out in your favor. Unfortunately, this kind of happened to me last time I was there. I was saving Tron for the extended hours, and unfortunately, it went down earlier in the day and never came back up. But like I said, it is a little bit of a gamble, but more often than not, it's going to work out in your favor. Save some of those headliners for the extended evening hours, and that way you can spend the rest of your day doing the other things that you want to enjoy. Number three, early Lightning Lane purchase. With the change of Genie Plus to Lightning Lane Multi Pass and Lightning Lane Single Pass, Disney made a couple significant changes to Lightning Lanes. First change is that everyone on site, off site, pass holders, local residents, everyone can now book Lightning Lanes in advance of their trip to Disney World. The second change is the important one when it comes to staying at a Disney World resort. Guests staying at a Disney resort can book their Lightning Lanes 7 days in advance compared to those staying offsite only being able to book 3 days in advance. In my opinion, this is a huge advantage for on-site guests. But not only that, you can book you can book your lightning lanes for your entire stay up to 14 days at that 7-day mark. And this isn't just the multi-pass options, this is your single pass options as well. The most overlooked advantage here is the booking for your whole stay. So you'll have the opportunity to book all of your rides for the entirety of your stay, while offsite guests can only purchase multi-pass and single pass day by day. So they have to do it 3 days in advance for each day of their stay. On-site guests get to do it at 7 days for the entirety of their stay. Number 4, Lightning Lane Premier Pass. Now, this is another one that's only available to guests staying at deluxe Disney Resort hotels, and honestly, it's caused quite a stir since its release. But the Lightning Lane Premier Pass allows you to use the Lightning Lane of every attraction at your chosen park once and without having to secure a return time. So you could just walk up to any ride anytime you want and go right through the Lightning Lane. The controversy with this one is the price tag that comes along with that privilege. Now, I'm not here to debate the value of the Premier Pass, just to include it as one of the benefits when you're staying at a deluxe Disney Resort hotel. So whether you take advantage of it or not, that's up to you, but it is a perk that you get while staying at a Disney resort. Number 5, the Disney Dining Plan. The Disney Dining Plan and Quick Service Plan are both options available to guests staying at Walt Disney World resorts. If you're unfamiliar, the dining plans give you an allotment of credits available to use for dining at Walt Disney World restaurants. The dining plans are something you can add on to your Disney vacation package, so it would be paid in advance. Um, so, in theory, you would not be spending any money out of pocket for food while you're on vacation. Again, in theory, because everyone vacations different. Some people find great value in the dining plans, some do not. I'm not here to debate whether the dining plan is a great fit for you, just that it is an option available to Disney resort guests that is not available to guests staying at non Disney resort hotels. Personally, we always get it for my family. When we vacation, I like knowing that everything is paid for, taken care of up front. It's less stress, less worry while we're there, and maybe we try something on a menu that we wouldn't have had we not had the dining plan. But again, it's different for everybody. That's something you got to figure out on your own if it has value for your family. Number 6, dining reservations. So while we're on the topic of dining, let's talk about the dining reservations and perks of staying at a Disney resort. So everybody can book a dining reservation 60 days out from when they actually want to go to that restaurant. The benefit of staying at a Disney World Resort hotel is that you can book 60 days before your check-in date for the entire length of your stay, up to 10 days. Now, this is incredibly important when it comes to trying to get those harder to get restaurants like Cinderella's Royal Table. Um, these ones are easier to get because of that extra 10-day window. So, a lot of times people will put those at the end of their vacation. I know that's how we do it. We work backwards, get those hard to get ones, get them in place at the end, and then kind of work backwards to ones that maybe we've already been to or aren't as hard to find. Number 7, enchanting extras. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on this just because this works just like your advanced dining reservations. You can book these 60 days in advance plus the length of your stay up to 10 days. But what enchanting extras are, that's your Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, your dessert parties, your nighttime safaris, anything that requires a reservation that's not necessarily dining. Those are your enchanting extras, and you can book them the same way you book your dining reservations. But this is just another perk that 60 days plus 10 days. You get that only by staying at a Disney World resort. Number 8, water park admission. Now, this is a new one that is for vacation packages starting in 2025. But what it is you can attend, get free admission to one of the water parks on the day that you check into your Disney hotel. You be able to drop off your luggage at Bell Services, take the family over to go to Blizzard Beach, Typhoon Lagoon. Disney likes to rotate those as far as which one is open. They'll keep one open, close the other one for refurbishment. But yeah, so whenever you check in, drop your luggage off. This is kind of more incentive to take that earlier flight, get there in the morning, get everything settled at your hotel, then hit the water park for the day before you start into the bulk of your Disney vacation. Number 9, Disney transportation. Now, this one may seem obvious, but Disney transportation is included with your stay at a Disney World Resort Hotel. Having your own vehicle at Disney is not necessary by any means at all. Once you arrive at your hotel, Disney transportation is going to take you pretty much anywhere you want to go on property, and sometimes there's more than one way to get there. Depending on the resort you're staying at, you can take the Skyliner, buses, boats, monorails. Disney has all kinds of transportation options. This is really one of those things that helps create that bubble that everyone talks about. Because once you're at your resort, you don't have to worry about driving anywhere. You can just take Disney transportation everywhere. Number 10, free parking. Now, I know I just said that you don't have to have your own vehicle at Disney and you can take Disney transportation everywhere. But if you do decide to drive to Disney or rent a car, Disney does offer as a perk free parking at the resorts and free parking at all the theme parks. So if you do end up taking your own vehicle, don't worry about paying for parking anymore. That is all included with your stay at a Walt Disney World hotel. Number 11, magical extras. Now, surprisingly, this one I found out has become a little less known than it used to be. But it used to be a part of that ramp up period before your vacation. You'd get that little box in the mail that contained, the complimentary luggage tags and vouchers for different things on property. But it seems that now some people are receiving them and some are not. But if you don't receive it prior to your vacation, have no fear. You can go to the front desk at your resort and ask for the magical extras that come with your vacation package. But you get 4 vouchers per vacation package for a complimentary round of mini golf at Fantasia Gardens or Winter Summerland. You get 4 vouchers for the ESPN Wide World of Sports. You also get discounts on dining and shopping. Now, the discounts of the dining and shopping, those of course are at select locations, and you just have to double check at once you get your magical extras, which are the participating location. So check for those in the mail before your vacation. And again, if you didn't receive them, just go to your front desk, ask for them, you'll get them there. But the magical extras, definitely an overlooked perk of staying at a Disney World resort. Number 12, early event tickets. Now, this is one I feel like is not taken advantage of enough. But when Disney releases tickets for a special event such as Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, these tickets go on sale to guests of Disney World hotels first, or you have to have your package booked, but you get access to those tickets before they go on sale to the general public. This is your chance to grab tickets for the dates that sell out the quickest. Think the Halloween party on Halloween. It's always one of the fastest to sell out. But if you're staying at a Disney resort, you have better odds of buying them because you have a jump start before they go on sale to the general public. So this is another one. Don't sleep on this one. If you have a package booked for those time frames, make sure you take advantage of this. Number 13, extra extras. Some other things that are included with staying at a Disney resort. You get discounts on magic bands prior to your arrival, and you can then use those magic bands to charge merchandise or dining back to your room, which is another perk you get by staying on site. Staying at a Disney resort allows you to do online check-in, even if you're not at your resort yet. I know people that do online check-in from their plane as soon as it lands. Oh, and if you do take advantage of the first day water park starting in 25, you can get a free towel rental for just being an on-site guest. So these are a couple other little ones that you may not know about, but definitely are included for resort guests. So there you have it, the perks of the Disney bubble. The peace of mind that knowing that once you arrive, everything is taken care of and the real world ceases to exist. You're free to become a kid again and experience all the magic that Disney has to offer. So thank you for spending your time with me today. Please, if you could, it takes 2 seconds, hit that like button. That way other people that have similar interests in Disney can see the video. And please subscribe so that way you're caught up with all of my latest Disney content. Thanks again, and we'll see you real soon.